Hello and welcome ladies and gentlemen, K9 Gamer here once again with a new Let's Play, and this time Let's Play Tenchu Fatal Shadows, the fourth entry in the Tenchu series developed by From Software and K2 and published by Sega in the North America and Europe and published in Japan by From Software, and the game was released in Japan 2004 and 2005 in North America and Europe. And this game, Tenchu Fatal Shadows, is a prequel to Wrath of Heaven as you play a different character than Rikimaru. And the game also is a bit different that you do not get, unlike the previous games, to choose a character. Instead, you do play as two characters in the game, but they have their own stories here, which you switch during the missions. And I'm gonna keep my old save files. As you can see, I've already completed these all except in the hardest difficulty by pressing, can't speak for some reason once again, by pressing L1 or R1 you can set the difficulty, and we're gonna go with the normal difficulty. And the game is a little bit shorter because of that. You do not get to play each mission with the different characters, but it's still a very enjoyable game, and there is definitely some new features in the game. But at least we get to play with the serious old face Ayame, and the new one is a female ninja called Rin. What's the story about? Well, let's start playing.
Gohda を離れ幾に出火。どんな影が刺さぬよう患者を放ち諸国を巡る。数えた塚は300余り。絶えぬ煙、はぜる炎、焼き打ちされて朽ちた里。Ayameは今ここにいる。世は戦国、焼かれる里などあまたある。道中さじだと過ぎる気が、魔の子に捕らえた亡骸は、忍び忍びまた忍び。直感あるいは胸騒ぎか、分からぬままにせき立てられて、Ayameは里のただ中へ。
And yes, you get to choose the Japanese or English dialogue, and I decided to go with the Japanese this time for more immersion. You can see I played this game a lot back in the day, so I accumulated a lot of items, and once again you do get items once you get the highest ranking, and also when performing the stealth kills you once again unlock new abilities, but we have already done that because I'm going with my old save file, but oh well. Now let's see. You can only once again carry, yes, you can only hold one. Yes, and there are some new items, like the hand claw. I'm still thinking, what should I pick? Where is... Oh, yes. Actually, I'm not gonna need that much rice. Oh, yes, there are the... Oh no, those were super kunai. Where the hell are the regular ones? Equal bell with rice. Oh yeah. They were up above there. How did I actually? There. A couple of these. All right. Let's start the mission. Once again, get familiar with the controls. There is a tutorial, I think, in the main menu screen, but I'm a little bit confident that I'll get the gist of it. let's try to do once again a one mission per video. That's what I'm aiming at. And that's the crawl. And attack. Crouch. Oh yes, that's... Oh, and that's... Oh, you can also do this. And this is one of the abilities you can actually... and the characters, Ayame and Rin, have a couple of different abilities, and this is one of which Rin cannot use, and Ayame can. By listening the ground, you can actually now pinpoint some of the enemies. One thing that has... And now you can, if you see enemies... and these are the scrolls that you can pick up, but I've already unlocked them. You have to carry enough of these or take... once again. Shots. You have to stealth kill a certain number of enemies, just like in Wrath of Heaven, to unlock them. You can also, by pressing select, you can see the actual map, but you cannot hear the enemies. And that's also the ability that you can actually zoom out. And as I was about to mention, that you can actually now kill 2 enemies at once if they're close enough. There's actually these 2 enemies.
音は計画通りに運んでいるよ。
里の奴らもまさか身内に滅ぶ。
なんだ？
The only problem is, now that I'm playing the Japanese, that there are no subtitles when the enemy speaks, so definitely might miss some hints, but small price to pay. And this is definitely one of the more better skills, but of course you cannot see the enemies if they do not speak or walk. So there is still a possibility that I might get... I said that's a guard. But there are still bosses, and unfortunately bosses cannot be stealth killed. You can never surprise them. Bad time. The sun has started to on my TV screen, so now it's a bit once again difficult to see. Oh, I managed somehow. unfortunately, you still cannot do stealth kills when hugging the wall. So you can sometimes get a little bit of a blind spot when you... The camera is once again a little bit slow. What was the button? Ah yes, by quickly pressing the R2 you can focus the camera. Where? Oh, over there. Ah, and this is also one ability that you unlock later, that you can disguise yourself on hugging the wall. It has its uses when you're indoors. Because you can kill enemies in front if you're fast enough. But now I wasn't fast enough. Damn it. Wait until that other ninja, yes, non-alert mode. Thought I might have been fast enough. No, I wasn't. Oh, now he saw the body. You can rotate the camera. Still see where he cannot perform a stealth attack from here. Camera. That was a crowd. I was wondering. Okay, this was just that. Yes, and this was a lock-on when you're in combat. And there are a couple of different combos that you can use when fighting. This game still has that old school difficulty, meaning that if you die, there are no checkpoints. And it can sometimes be difficult to tell when you are close enough for a double stealth. Oh, thankfully, that was close enough. God damn it. It's so annoying the weather now. When it goes to clouds, I can see pretty clearly. When the sun peaks out once again, my TV reflection is showing up. I wonder if there's anyone else. well for the first mission. I wonder, was there civilians in this area? Because that looks like a civilian. Kill everyone. Prefer the rules.
なぜじゃ、双葉。
悪いね。これも棟梁の命令なんだ。
黒屋。
黒屋？ここを襲った奴らの名前かい？村の生き残りか。
だったらどうした？
どうせあたいじゃないって言っても信じないんだろ。いいよ、かかってきな。黒屋って何、聞き覚えは？
知らないね。 あっても教えるもんか。なんで殺さない？
殺す理由がないからさ。こう見えて結構忙しい身でね。続きは今度会った時にしとくれよ。
バカにしてくしょう。
I got the Grandmaster special hero. No, Expert Ninja. Yeah, you get some extra points from double kills, but it doesn't matter even though I didn't get a Grandmaster. I did get it back in the day. But of course I'm gonna try, because I get more special items. And here you can... how many scrolls you need. And I'm already acquired, but yeah. No. Yes, it's alright.
敗北、友との別れ、残された者は復讐の道、凛は決意する。次回天中紅、巣立ち、世の悪は紅に散れ。
Yeah, this game has a little bit of a...
友も家も野も焼かれ、心も焼かれ立ち尽くす。抜け殻はいらぬ。少女をすり抜け炎は羽ばたく。頬をなでる風、熱を帯びて降り注ぐは雨上の雨ならぬ長生のすす煙。やがては空も焼かれ焦がされ黒く染まる。少女には見上げることしかできん。ただじっと黒く染まる空を望むことしかできん。すすを流すは悔恨の涙、心に宿す誓いは復讐。それもすべては別れの後で、今はただ友のもとへと駆け寄るばかり。
Next we're gonna play as Rin, but well, I'm gonna see if there's a cutscene at the start of this video, and then I'm gonna cut the video, and next time I'm gonna equip more items.
双葉。
リン。
双葉。
私はもうダメさ。
しっかり。
その奥の道を抜ければ里を出ることができる。
一緒に行こ
う。私はダメだ。先に行くんだ。あんたのこと好きだったよ。
私も双葉のこと好きだったよ。さよなら。
甘いね。
あれは生かしておけ。
なんでだよ十三。あんたが皆殺しの命令を出し。
双葉、
分かったよ。
乱造か。
後ろ髪言ったくのいちはどうするんで？
箱掛けの宿におびき出せ。厄介なやつかどうか見定める。
箱掛けですね。
しのぎ、乱造がくのいちを殺さぬように見張っておけ。
任された。
かなわねえな。
Okay, so that's a little bit of the plot revealed, but I guess I'm gonna cut the video here now. So, I'm Kanan Gamer, and this has been Let's Play Tenchu Fatal Shadows, and if you enjoy these types of Let's Plays, give it a thumbs up, feedback, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comments, all that jazz, and join me again as we first now play as Rin, as she continues towards the, well, escaping from the village. But that'll be the next video. Until then, as always, I'll see you when I see you. Later.